like, oh, this Drupal thing from Belgium, maybe it might be something. And then, yeah, the number of installations exploded over the next 7 years. Drupal 6, Drupal 7 came, you know. So it reminds me a bit of these days. Now, community is still small, but is doing a lot of work. I also want to highlight the involvement of Dropsolid, and also if you want to try it, we host the free trials on our platform. So if you just want to spin one up, you just go to mautic.org, you go through the free trial, and you can click on it, you put the tracking code on your website, you will see the data flowing in, and you can start exploring the product for 2 weeks. So yeah. That's also good to maybe give you the numbers. We do like 400 free trials every month that run through the platform where you can test it. It goes all the way from solopreneurs, developers testing it out, to enterprises that are looking into it, like, could this be something for us? The tree structure you see behind it is how the free trial works, because we use the marketing automation platform also to drive people through the funnel of the free trial. Like, you know, this typical SaaS free trials where you register, you get a mail, you don't do anything, you get another mail, you do something, you get sent down to a pod. That's how it would look, and how you would configure something like this in Mautic. So we're also using our own product to drive the adoption of the product, which is really nice. So what are the features in Mautic? I'll quickly skip through that. You can explore that more, but basically you got your contact management. Every time someone is on the website, he will be registered as a contact, first anonymous. Once he gets his email address, you will see everything he ever clicked on. So it's registering all the clicks. And then based on those clicks, you can start to build segments, segmenting people according to their behavior on the clicks on the emails on the website. You can make lead scoring and nurturing, which basically means, like, let's say someone visited a certain page about your healthcare vertical, for example. He would get points if he downloads stuff, if he checks the contact page, you get more points at a certain point, and then the sales could receive an email that they have to do something. Has a fully featured email builder, a bit like layout builder, but for emails. Reporting suite, there's a reporting suite, even a query builder for the more technical marketers. And then the most powerful feature is perhaps the campaign, the multi-step campaign builder, which basically is driving people through funnels. It's what you would find as the core feature also in the HubSpot marketing automation platform, or in the Salesforce automation platform. I think it's a very powerful feature. Form builders, of course, to put the forms on your website. Preference center to be compliant with all GDPR. And then how does it work together? Like, okay, you put the tracking script on the website, forms are being tracked, emails, you build segments, they're getting points, you drive them through the stages, engage metrics, and then of course you start to do automated tasks. It's a process to get there, yeah. So not all companies and organizations are ready for this. You can start small with like a weekly newsletter, and then go all the way up to like fully automated flows, which saves a lot of time and money of everyone. So here you see the same division where you can start small and then unlock capabilities as you go.
I see the same pattern as what we do with Drupal sites. And where the Starshot comes in and the new Drupal CMS that comes in, it's again lowering that entry barrier, picking up the customers where they are, and then growing them from there. Mautic is just doing exactly the same on the marketing automation. And then, yeah, of course, you can embed your forms in your Drupal website, and there's two modules: simple integration and advanced integration. And then, yeah, basically you get your simplest version of your DXP because you're capturing data. You're capturing all the clicks. You're capturing the behavior. So you could say you have the most minimal implementation of a DXP when you combine Mautic and Drupal. And I would argue it's the only open DXP that is possible at the moment. A truly open DXP where you have the code, you can download everything, you can run it yourself, you fully host it, you can do whatever you want, the data is fully sovereign. It's probably the only DXP at the moment. And then of course, yeah, if you wanna explain it a bit like in architectural and platform design, it's still a fully composable solution. Like you're combining two applications, but the applications itself, they both have a module and a plugin system. Drupal has a module and a plugin system. Sometimes people will look at Drupal and say, oh, it's a monolith. I don't think it's true, especially not now with the Drupal CMS, with the Starshot project, which is even separating the core and the packaging even more. Yeah. Now, if you use Mautic as a CDP, you can basically use it as a mini DXP and even personalize your website with it. It has the capability to build personalized web pages and embed them into the website. Like, for example, showing different call to actions to different segments that you've detected. Sending personalized emails based on the segments that you have captured. There's a possibility to add dynamic segments like zones in the emails where you put another text for another user. And then of course, insights. At the moment, the platform also comes with integration with Analytics Google Data Studio. So you can pull out all the data and then use custom dimensions to segment the data you already have in your Google Analytics. A couple of cases and how it generates values. For example, Tourism of Flanders. This is a special one. It's a multi-Mautic basically. So what I mean with a multi-Mautic is where you have many different users of different organizations trying to drive traffic to their websites in their country to bring the tourists to Flanders. So Flanders is a part of Belgium. They want to bring tourists to that. So what they did is they gave every department, like for example, let's say I don't know if there's a Portuguese team, but let's say there's a Portuguese team that's responsible for bringing tourists to Flanders from Portugal. They would be given access to the Mautic instance and have their campaigns. And on a global level, the campaigns are managed by a central entity. So this means that all these small marketing teams in all these different countries, they all have access to the same instance and they can all send marketing campaigns that are meant.
How do you sell this to your customers? You're already selling Drupal. How could you sell also Mautic to them, and tell them about how you can combine the solution and give them value? Well, the most preferred way, I think, is to focus on operational efficiency, because if you can automate all these tasks, yeah, you just win time, you optimize things.
Yeah, would be a good module, an importer module. The data model is not that powerful as Drupal, where you have the entities and it's really structured in fields, and it's a bit more, yeah, the level of complexity is not that high, but yeah, that also has other advantages, of course. Yeah, it's Symfony. The implementation is on the Symfony framework, so you got that. Yeah. I don't know, Manuel, maybe you can answer that question. You guys doing that?
Well, actually, not really.
No?
So far, from the contact of my team, the release cycle, I don't know the period of it, but each upgrade seems to be very seamless. There was a point in the past where it got tricky, and I think that the community put in a significant amount of effort to make that simple, and as long as we track relatively closely the release cycle, it tends to just work. From then on, I'll get on Slack and ask my team members that actually work on it, and I'll get a direction.
I think at the moment the releases are not as big and disruptive as they were in the past when the product was evolving more on a framework level. Now it's more evolving on UX and on the feature level and less on the core framework. So yeah, then you have less disruption also, I would imagine. All right. Thank you very much.